Okay, Dr. Moses Fraser here with your Traffic Done For You site. And on this series, I'm going to teach you the traffic law that every marketer needs to know so that you not be frustrated. Because when you know this traffic law, marketing becomes very, very easy and very simple for you. Okay, so I'm calling this understanding the traffic, or what I call the reverse law of traffic. Now, conventionally, when you join a business, what it tells you is that get a lot of traffic through your capture page, and then that's if you have one, because most people do not even know what a capture page is. Okay, so if you're here and you want to really buy traffic, make sure you have a capture page. Okay, the reason they call it a capture page is that on that page you must have an email, a place for the person to put their email or their emails and their names. So you're capturing the information. That's what they call it, a capture page. Okay, so conventionally they'll tell you to buy traffic, whether it's paid traffic or free traffic. Although, as you can see, I put free in quotes because there is nothing for free. Because even the so-called free traffic, you still have to invest a lot of time into it. For example, search engine optimization, you have to invest a lot of time into that to be able to get traffic from the search engine. So there is no free traffic, and I want you to understand that once and for all. Okay, so even if you're getting traffic from Facebook, you still are investing your time into it. So there is really nothing free. So anyway, so you get those traffic, whether it's solo ad or media buy or banner ad, PPC, which stands for pay per click, offline, SEO, and social media. You get it to your capture page. Okay, it goes through your capture page, and then if you have a good capture page, you're gonna capture the person's, the prospect's name. We call it opt-in. Okay, so they opt into the capture page, and if you are very wise and you've been taught very good practice online, you should have an autoresponder to build your list. So the reason you need the autoresponder is to build your list. Very, very important. If you're not building your list, you're wasting your money and time. I've said this over and over again, and most people don't listen. So you need to build your list. Okay, so you build your list, and if you have a good sale funnel, then you go through the sale funnel and you can make a sale. Okay, so you can make a sale. Now, people who are savvy will track the ad and know where the clicks are coming from, which ad is producing or giving them a very good opt-in and sales. Now, if most people do not track their ad, and make sure you track your ad, because here we have the 80-20 rule applies. Okay, applies in traffic, because 80% of the things you do, only 20% will give you results. Okay, so you gotta make sure that you're tracking your ads and know where the results are coming from. So conventionally, that's what you're taught, and so people did not really, they cannot set a budget, for traffic, because of the conventional way we are taught how to get traffic. So they can't set a budget. They don't know how many sales they're gonna make. But after I've been online for about 4 or 5 years now, okay, I've learned that you need to work it from behind. That's why I call it the reverse law of traffic. So we go to the next slide, which I call the reverse law of traffic. Now, what that means is that the first thing, when you join a business, don't just start buying leads or start buying advertising or traffic into your capture page. The first thing you want to sit down and do is you want to know depending how many sales do you want per month or per week or per day. You see, determine that how many sales or how much sales you want per day. Okay, per day, week, month. Okay, you need to determine that right from the bat. Okay, then after you've determined how many sales you want, you go to how many leads do you need to make a sale. Okay, very important. Then you need to calculate how many clicks to your URL or your tracking link would you need to get one lead, to get a lead. Okay, Then after you determine that, you tell me how much do you need to spend on a click, so that you'll be able to calculate how much clicks you need to get a lead. And then you determine what source of traffic and how many of those, how many clicks do you need per each traffic to be able to produce you a lead. I think all this sound like foreign, but let me explain to you. Let me use an example here to explain to you what I mean. So this is the example of the reverse law of traffic. So let's say you are promoting a program, okay? And the program, to make one sale will give you $400. So it's like a middle, tier program. So not a high tier program, but a middle tier program, because they're around $400, okay, per sale. Now let's assume that to make one sale for $400, you need 20 leads. So for every 20 leads that comes through your sale funnel, your sale funnel is so much prepared, it's so effective that for every 20 leads that come through the sale funnel, you make one sale. Now, to get one lead, let's assume that your capture page is it converts so awesome that you need 10 clicks. For every 10 clicks, one person is going to opt into your capture page. So to be able to get a 20 leads to make one sale, which is equal to $400, you're going to need how many? 20 leads, okay? And that would be 200 clicks, because 10 times 20 will give you 200 clicks, because for every 10 clicks you get one lead. So for 200 clicks, you're going to get 20 leads, and that 20 leads will give you one sale. Okay, now let's assume that every click is called 45 cents, because most clicks around, depend on what kind of clicks you're looking for, especially in solo ads, clicks, they'll be around between 45 to about 65 cents per click. So I'm just taking the low end that you need. One click is equal to 45 cents. So for 200 clicks, you're going to need 0.45 times 200, which is $90. So if you spend $90 on clicks on a program that has a well sale funnel that sells for $400, then you're going to get how many? 20 leads, okay? Because you're going to get 200 clicks, which will give you 20 leads that will produce one sale. So that means that for every $90 you make one sale, you'll be in profit. So basically you are in a profit of, let's say here, so your profit is 3, so your profit will be $320 for your profit. So if you make a sale of $400, you spend $90, so actually your profit is $310. Sorry, $310 is going to be your profit. So that means that if you want to make $800 in profit, you're going to spend how much? $180 in ads. But again, this is plus and minus, because sometimes you're going to get more leads, sometimes you're going to get less leads. So, but the rule of thumb that I'm trying to show you is that, so by calculating this, then you know on a monthly how much you need to spend to make to get X amount of leads and to get X amount of sale. So if you want to crank up your sales to, let's say, $4,000 a month, okay, your sales, that means you're gonna need how much? You're gonna need 10 times this. You're gonna spend almost about $1,000 in advertising, or maybe more, maybe $1,200, maybe even $1,500 in advertising to be able to generate 4,000 sales. Now, knowing this rule and this reverse law of traffic, you not be frustrated, because if you are not making any X amount of money, that means you have not done the math very well. So even as we learn more traffic, and my next video I'm going to show you about understanding the reverse funnel of traffic and how it goes through all the traffic laws, and then we'll start talking about the different modes of traffic and how you can get them to build your business. So I hope this was helpful to you, and I want you to go back to this video and just look over it and enjoy the series.